Keir Starmer and the Labour Party are in trouble again as the hard left members that he kicked out of recently are now gathering momentum and are starting their own version of the Labour Party. Here we go again. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, we have heard since Starmer became party leader that he's been doing a bit of a cleansing, getting rid of the Corbynistas, the momentum activists, and some of the other hard left nutters. So you think that's a good idea because it creates a more of a middle ground for the Labour Party, or as you call it, a new Labour, maybe. But the only problem here is that there is a slight difference between what happened in the 80s and after that with the hard left, the supporters of Michael Foot and everybody else. And any attempt to create any momentum really failed. And even under Blair, they all basically stayed in a party, or those who left were just all over the place. Some joined the Socialist Workers' Party and some joined whatever they did. This time, there seems to be a bit of a momentum. We have a semi-exclusive story. It's actually a story that came from the walls of Westminster. Walls of Westminster did this exclusive about the far-left activists who have now voted in a motion to form a new party. The reason this is different is because they have a huge momentum. They have, they could say, tens of thousands of members, or could be up to 100,000 members that could definitely be a threat to the Labour vote. If they manage to actually end up succeeding, they call themselves, by the way, the Socialist Labour Network, which is actually, I'm not really happy with that name. I'm not even a socialist, but it's a bit boring. But the problem here is that if they manage to actually put a candidate up in every seat in the next election, and if they manage to get the local support, the grassroots, they could split the Labour vote more than the Liberal Democrats are going to be doing. The reason this matters is because these people were trained in the Labour Party, so they know campaigning, they know how it works, but now they see Keir Starmer as basically another Tony Blair. So the expelled far-left activists have vowed to set up their own a constituency Labour Party, print their own membership cards, and saying that we are not going anywhere. Now, the other thing that's different to any previous hard left weirdos leaving the Labour Party and being angry, this one is still different because they are very organized. It's not really like momentum. It's even more dangerous. They're setting up their own local parties. They basically proposed the creation of action councils in every town, city, and borough, which would be designed to bring together hundreds of thousands who've signed up to Enough is Enough, Don't Pay, People's Assembly, and all the other groups, all the other campaign groups that are fighting for certain causes. They're going to bring them all together. Now, in addition to this, they've also said, with the ruling class divided, the middle class in uproar over mortgages and pensions, and the working class seething with rage at rising prices and falling real wages, if a real lead were given by the Labour and union leaders, who can doubt millions would answer the call? Now, funnily enough, you've got a combination of people in this group, and I'm going to show you a clip, a video of one of the Zoom meetings that they had, and we had someone obviously infiltrating that secret and private meeting, and I'm going to show you exactly what they've said. This is basically a number of these people. It's actually the funniest thing you've actually seen in a long time. Let's watch it together.
So, good evening, comrades. Welcome to this all members meeting of the Socialist Labour Network. I'm Esther. I'm chairing this meeting and I'm on the steering committee. A number of the other steering committee members are here as well, helping with managing the meeting.
It's kind of fluid at the moment. I couldn't bear to vote Labour, actually. But, I've heard from people who think it's the right thing to do. I'm not really sure there's any possibility of transforming Labour.
Do it. We need to get people together ourselves. It's no good just saying this is what should happen. I think we need to contact all the other groups. I think, Extinction Rebellion, all the eco people have got to be involved as well. It doesn't have to just be a workers' party. It can be I think it should be an eco-socialist party involving all people who agree with Corbyn's manifesto on a kind of wide basis. And it's no good waiting for somebody else to do it. I've been so frustrated, and my friends, for 2 or 3 years.
It's interesting, when I talk to the councillors on their own, they also would like to see a new left-wing party. So the potential is there.
Good.
Good. Yeah, the potential's there, guys. This could actually cause some trouble for Keir Starmer, because a number of these people have deep roots in every single town and area. All these places that the Labour Party have very strong group of network of campaigners and activists. But they are a bit notterish because they are to the left of momentum. They basically, this is the motion that they have. Part of it says, look at that, point 8, number B, demand the TUC to call a general strike. By the way, the concept of this is basically permanent strike until revolution happens. And they want to get, as that lady said, the eco people. Let's get the eco people involved. Seriously, these people, if you put them all together in a room, all these different branches of leftism, from liberal left to the actual socialist left and Marxist left, they do not get along. They do not get along with each other. But that's what they don't even know what to call each other. But these guys, they managed to become slightly more organized. And we are going to be doing more expose on these this socialist labor network. It's SLN, which reminds me of the Saturday Night Live, SNL. So maybe change your name, because otherwise people are going to make a lot of memes about this new potential political party. But it's not one of those things they shouldn't take seriously in that sense. Well, if you're a Labour supporter, this could definitely divide the Labour vote. If they manage to get all the candidates in all the areas, all the seats, this could be a fun general election, guys. It could be a very, very fun general election. They might accidentally just get the Tories to win again by default as they split the vote on the left. Well, we'll see how it goes. Thanks you guys for watching. We're going to come back in half an hour. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.